very much indeed for the updates.
To Cameroon and a trending hashtag. Hashtag End Mobile Money Tax, which has been a big hit on Twitter after a new tax came into force on January the 1st. It's a levy on mobile phone payments, which many say will hit the poorest harder than anyone and those who depend on these types of transactions. To help us look into this issue, we're joined by Javnyuy Joybert, an entrepreneur and business consultant in Douala, Cameroon. Can you explain to us, Javnyuy, what is this tax?
Hi. According to the new finance law, the tax is applied to all transactions carried out through all traceable platforms, except for bank transfers and electronic transactions carried out to pay taxes or custom duties. So it basically means that people using mobile money platforms will incur added charges of 0.2% when sending and when withdrawing any amount of money. And the taxes come to augment the fees that some people have been grumbling about already and managing, but it just becomes more different this time around with these additional taxes.
Because mobile money payments are almost universal in Cameroon and actually many other countries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why there's a big outcry about this. And before this tax law actually went public, the Cameroon Taxpayers Association issued a statement denouncing that they move as a double taxation, which I totally agree with the association, because mobile money operators already pay VAT on the charges they normally collect to the government, and now the government will make additional 0.4%. That's double taxation when you send money and when you withdraw money. And this is practically used by people a lot in the middle class, in the lower class. SMEs also make good use of this in terms of receiving payments and paying for goods and services.
And you say that this is going to hit the medium and poor classes more. Is that because wealthier people can use bank accounts where there is no such tax?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why it's a very serious outcry, because the mobile money transaction or the mobile money platforms are greatly used by people who don't use conventional banks or microfinance institutions for financial transactions. And of course, this is going to increase expenses for individuals and maybe reduce profit margins for small and medium-sized enterprises who already have thin profit margins, because this is practically like the main medium of carrying out financial transactions for this particular class of people.
But as you say, it is only 0.4%. Admittedly, it comes off twice, but that's still less than 1%. It's not going to break the bank, is it?
Well, it is not going to break, but the major effect is on who it is targeting, which is the lower class, the middle class, mostly those down at the end. Like, for example, I run a business, I run a startup, and if I get to I'm going to incur additional 30 francs if I get to cash out 15,000 francs when somebody pays for a service. So if I'm going to receive 15,000 francs 10, 15, 20 times a day, that's how I'm going to lose more profit, or I'm going to incur more expenses if I'm sending that particular amount of money. So if you get to look at the impact of that to this particular class of people, is really a huge challenge for many.
Javnyuy, we have to leave it there. That Javnyuy Joybert in Cameroon.
Thank you so much.